A group, the Northern Consensus Movement, has called on the Buhari-led government to pay them the compensation it promised them before they leave office by May 29. The group said failure to fulfill this promise before they leave office will leave them with no option than to block food supply from the north to the south. The group said they are demanding for the compensation for their members who were killed or lost properties to the violence in the southeast and other parts of the south. According to the president of the group, Comrade Awal Abdullahi Aliyu, they have had various meetings with representatives of government and even at one time met with the chief of staff to the president under the leadership of Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello, where they were told to withdraw their protest and promise to be compensated. He said 2 years after agreeing to this, the promise of the compensation is yet to be fulfilled. Speaking further, the president of the group said, "Our people have been agitated completely. Cries has been up, and then the security agencies knew very well what our association did to stop the reprisal attack on the western and eastern citizens that are resident in the north parts of Nigeria. All the security agencies and the government itself is aware of how much we have worked to make sure that there is no reprisal killings or attacks or destruction of properties of any southerner or easterner in the north." If I say southerner, is the south, all of them, they not say, maybe you say west instead of a southerner. Southerners are comprised of a southeast, south, and southwest. So we are saying pay this compensation with the period of lifespan of this government as promised, which we think it is about 13 days. Otherwise, we will have no option than to go back to the third option of blocking anything supplied from the north to the entire southern and eastern states. Well, you claim to have food, but your brothers and sisters are all over the country begging to feed. I don't understand. Honestly, reprisal, the number of northerners in the south is far more than the southerners in the north. So think twice. Please kindly ban food supply from north to south. Don't wait for government. No begging. Research well. You want to tell us that the southerners are more in the north? Hey. I wonder how some people reason. You will block food supply to south. What if south block fuel, oil palm or supply going to north? You think you have monopoly over everything? Better wise up. If you have any complaint, channel it properly with all this kind of statements or than all this kind of statements. The southern cannot do it because they will collect bribes from them to give them fuel at the peak of the night. Once the south sees bribes and positions, they lose their senses. Money and positions they are given that are not allowed decisions making powers, and which is true. You think don't take not don't take bribe as well. If you stop Tinubu, Tinubu will open borders for food to come. Okay, please quickly block your food not to enter the western region or eastern region, as you said, and watch if they will not survive. Very soon, very soon you will see that your food will be nothing to this country. We don't even need your food anymore. Who tell you say Tinubu now the next president? You must said this because you only see it on table and eat. You don't know how it comes. How does it come that doesn't want from other places? Let Nigeria be true and let everyone live like as it is done in the US, where every state is in charge of whatever they have and only pay the federal government what they ought to pay. Don't be too sure that Tinubu will do that because he will listen to them than saving the poor southerners. Remember, his vice is one of them, Lobaton. Even if his vice is not even from there, Tinubu We prefer to favor them than to favor you. I did laugh. And that is another thing. Mm. So una so-called food go rot if you do that. The rice farmers and the multitude of people from the north begging or being mischievously and senselessly killed every day have their families compensated by the Fulani APC presidency that brought them? You are very right. Why the southern leaders are never leaders enough to protect their own citizens but put them for slaughtering? They better pay them. Oh. Tomatoes basket is now 90,000 in Bayelsa. Can't you plant tomatoes? Food is produced in the middle belt, not north. It's only cotton that is exclusively produced in the north, I guess. Keep your food. Keep your food very well. Nobody's interested. Block the roads and the armed forces will block your ears with the sound of boom bam kakakakakokokoko. You will run like a rabbit then. The armed forces will support them all to stop the southern. They should go ahead. Only then we beg to open the blockade. Please, federal government should akin them. Please, food is weapons of mass destruction of war. Middle belt states of Nigeria endowed with arable land are shadows of itself today due to sustained herdsmen killing every day without solutions. When they withheld their food, that time they warned Benue not to bring food to the south, and Autumn told them we are not for that fight. They carried their trailer of food to Niger Republic and they got rotten. They made reverse without a begging, which was what they thought. I wonder how much these people have been compensated. Only God knows. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this matter.